It's 1940. The world is shifting under everyone's feet, and most people don't even realize how quickly it's about to change. There are no smartphones, no memes, no internet rabbit holes to fall down, just front porches, black coffee, and the morning paper ink staining your fingertips. This is far from the America of superheroes and swing dances. This is an America of ration stamps, coal furnaces, worn-out boots, and quiet survival. And if you were alive then, not as a president, not as a general, but just as a regular person, your life would look very different from what Hollywood likes to show.
Your alarm is a rooster, or your father yelling, or the train a few blocks away, rattling your single-pane window. There's no central heating. It's cold in winter, cold enough to see your breath when you wake up. If you're lucky, your family lights a stove early, and the kitchen's already a few degrees warmer than the hallway. Breakfast? Usually oatmeal, maybe toast with lard if there's no butter, and coffee. Always coffee. Weak, hot, bitter. You drink it from a tin mug that has a dent in the side and your grandfather's initials scratched into the bottom. There's a routine, minimal rush, but no luxury either. Your school or workday waits, and you get dressed in clothes that were either sewn at home or passed down a generation. The jacket is too big, the socks don't match, but no one's judging. Everyone's making do. If you're an adult in 1940, you likely work with your hands. Factories hummed like living beasts. Metal clangs, gears turn, steam hisses. If you're a man, you might be building cars in Detroit, processing meat in Chicago, or hauling crates at the docks. If you're a woman, well, the war hasn't pulled you into the workforce yet, but that's about to change. For now, you're probably at home, or working in textiles, or typing letters in an office that smells like carbon paper and stale perfume. The hours are long, 8, sometimes 10. Lunch is packed in a tin, maybe a boiled egg, bread, a piece of fruit if it's payday. And every day you count pennies. Rent's due. Milk costs 9 cents, gas is 15, shoes are expensive, so you patch them until they give up entirely. But you don't complain. Complaining's expensive too. Shopping in the 1940s isn't about variety, it's about availability. You walk to the corner store, paper list in hand, maybe a coin purse in your pocket. Everything's local. You know the butcher. He knows your dog's name. You ask for flour. He wraps it in brown paper and ties it with string. You ask for eggs. He says, "Check back Tuesday." The shelves aren't overflowing. There's no music, no plastic, no brands shouting at you. Just what's needed, if you're lucky. If you live in the city, the trolley or bus is your ride home. If you live rural, you carry your groceries. If it's raining, well, walk faster. Evening at home. The sun sets. The windows glow soft gold behind drawn curtains. There's no Netflix, no doom scrolling, no podcasts. Entertainment comes from a box the size of a suitcase. The radio. You gather around it like a campfire. The news reads like a slow drumbeat. Europe, bombs, speeches, tension. Then comes the variety hour. A comedy sketch, a serial drama, a boxing match. Children lie on the rug. Parents sit on creaky chairs. The house smells like stew or boiled potatoes or burnt toast. The lights buzz. The dog snores. And that's the evening. Quiet. Warm, if the stove's still lit. You read the newspaper, do some mending, maybe play a game of cards. Then you sleep. Not because you finished everything, but because daylight doesn't wait. Fun in 1940 looks different. There are no influencers, no viral trends. If you're a teenager, fun means maybe, catching a movie for a dime, or roller skating if there's a rink nearby. Adults might go dancing if they can afford the shoes, or they play poker in a smoky room with a few close friends and a bottle that gets passed around slowly. Most entertainment is local, homegrown, front porch conversations, baseball games in the park, church picnics, county fairs. Music is jazz, swing, or big band, blasted from radios, played live at clubs, or tapped out on piano keys in someone's dusty parlor. And there's a sense of community. Neighbors know each other, strangers nod in the street. The world feels big, yes, but your corner of it feels small, and that's comforting. But beneath this routine life, something's brewing. Europe is at war. Poland's already been crushed. France won't last the summer. Britain stands alone. America's still neutral, but barely. News filters through slowly, one dramatic headline at a time. A country falls, a ship sinks, a dictator shouts. In December 1941, a date everyone remembers, it all changes. Pearl Harbor. Suddenly, your quiet routine, the oatmeal, the radio, the patched coat, all gets swept into something larger. The draft begins. Families send their sons. The factories shift gears overnight. A war economy takes over. Women flood the workforce. Rationing begins. Everything, from tires to sugar, becomes precious. Life doesn't stop, but it gets louder, faster, harder. There's another side to the 1940s most don't talk about. Segregation is still law. The American dream has barriers, tall ones. If you're black, Latin, or Asian, your neighborhood looks different. Your school looks different. Your paycheck, definitely different. Discrimination is quiet sometimes, loud at others. Women are expected to stay in their place. Immigrants are told to speak English. No one talks about mental health. Everyone just pushes through. People smile in photographs, but behind the smiles, there's weight. That's part of the story too. That was 1940. Not the version with swing music and perfect suits, the real version. Cold floors in the morning, ink-stained fingers, radios buzzing with bad news, boots that didn't fit right. But people lived it. Not because they wanted to be brave, but because they had to be. And the strange part? If you dropped into that world tomorrow, you'd probably figure it out too. You'd get up, lace the wrong-sized boots, drink the bitter coffee, and keep going. Because that's what people do. And if you think that was something, wait until we show you what it was like to be a soldier in the trenches, or a woman in a 1920s textile mill, or a kid growing up in Baghdad during its golden age. Real stories. Real lives, no sugarcoating. Hit subscribe if you're into that, because we're just getting started.